And we are live. Hey, everybody, welcome, welcome. Joe Anthony here. I am excited. It's a new day of the week. It's Monday. It's December. We're getting closer and closer to 2020. And I know everybody is just racing around getting all their holiday shopping done. But I thought this would be a great opportunity if you do happen to see this and you're about your day. I have some great information that is just, it's revolutionizing the way people are getting to self-heal themselves. And I'm so happy today actually to have someone who actually just recently has been using this. Her and her husband have both been getting tremendous benefits from this. And so I'm going to invite Monica Smith's here with me today in the studio. I guess you could call it the virtual studio. And we're broadcasting out. So welcome, Monica. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, I'm sure. And so basically kind of help us understand how you were introduced to this revolutionary technology, this stem cell technology. How were you introduced to it first?
So my mom actually gave me a patch, and she is, let me set the stage. She has tried just about everything out there. So when she first handed me the patch, I was like, oh, it's another one of her things, and just kind of stuck it in my night drawer. And about a week later, she asked me if I had tried the patch yet, and I said no. I have not tried the patch. And she said, okay, well, if you're not going to try it, then just give it back to me. I'll give it to somebody who will try it. So I said, well, fine. If it's that important to you, I'll try it. So we have been looking for something for my husband, who actually had a compound fracture of his tibia and fibula about 13 years ago, and has been living off of pain medicine ever since. So he's very skeptical of things. So I wanted to try it myself first before I even brought it to the table for him. So the first night that I put it on, she didn't tell me that I wasn't really supposed to use it at night, which they say you can. But the first night that I put it on, I was able to sleep through the night, which I have had sciatica for about the past 3.5, 4 years. Was able to sleep completely through the night without pain, without tossing and turning every 30 minutes. So then after that, I still kind of wobbled with the decision on whether to jump on or whatever. Then about a month later, I actually finally did and decided to just go for it. Actually ordered them and didn't even tell my husband. And I just, when he was getting ready to leave for work one morning, I put one on him and I was like, just try this, see if it works. If it doesn't, it's 30-day money back guarantee. We can get our money back. So he said, okay. By about 11:30 that day, he called me and he was just kind of giggling, and he was like, well, haven't had any pain yet, but I'm waiting for it to come. And I was like, okay. So I messaged him back about 3 o'clock that day, and I said, so how's your pain now? And he said, I still have none. And so by this time of day, so I asked him, I said, well, how many pain pills would you normally have taken by this point of the day, 3 o'clock? And he said probably between 8 to 10.
Wow.
Is how many pain pills he would have taken between that time, just waking up. He gets up about 4:30 in the morning. So I was really excited, and he was really excited. After about 2 weeks, he started running again, which he hasn't been able to do in about 3 or 4 years, just because the pain got so intense that he couldn't stick it out anymore. He couldn't push through the pain. It was just his knees and
so
ankles.
he had been in pain for years. So about how many years
had
he been in pain?
So I was pregnant with our little girl, who's now 13. I was about 17 weeks pregnant with her when he broke his leg. So it had been quite some time.
Wow. And he had basically just suffered with the pain, and as you said, was taking pain pills, is basically.
Yeah. just masking it as best as he can, as he could. And he would, like, during the cold season that's coming in, cold fronts and stuff, sometimes would wake up in the middle of the night just almost in tears because the pain would be so bad. He couldn't control it. There was nothing we could do. And, sitting there and watching your mate go through that is horrible because you feel helpless. You can't do anything for them. So having found this technology and that it's 100% natural, which I'm like, some of my friends kind of call me like a witch doctor because I am all natural everything. I am the person who would tell you to go buy some oils and go buy some apple cider vinegar, and anything I can tell you naturally to do, I'm going to tell you. I'm like totally against anything that's over the counter or prescription or anything. I do have to take one medicine. I will say that I take, but other than that, I don't take anything.
So he has not taken any pills, pain pills, while he's been using this technology, this X39 stem cell patch. Is that right?
He has not taken them. So he's been on them same amount of time that I have since October. I could probably count on both hands how many times he's had to take maybe one ibuprofen. Just because he did start running again, and then when he picked up to his more like 4 or 5 miles per day, he would have to take maybe one ibuprofen just to, he said he probably could have pushed through it, but yeah, he's not taken anywhere near where he was anywhere from 10 to 12 a day.
That's
So,
amazing. That
yeah.
really is amazing. Now, what's fascinating now is that you not only are a user of this product, but you became a distributor. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
walk us a little bit through that. Like, what was it that got you motivated to not just want to, use the stem cell patch, but to now actually be a distributor to help other people?
Um, well, seeing my mom kind of take off with it, and I have been in multi-level marketing before. Um, I know what when you find something that you're passionate about can do. And I was very passionate about it. I am very passionate about it because it is, like I said, non-toxic, um, non-transdermal, nothing, you can't have any side effects. So who can't love that? And I just really want to help people. And if you can make a little bit of extra money on the side or as a full-time job, sharing what you love, then why would you not do it? Like, why would you not take advantage of that? Because we share things online every day that we love. If we find a new lipstick or we find a shampoo that we love or an outfit that we love, we share that because we share things that we're passionate about and we love. So the opportunity to get extra cash for something that I love and I'm passionate about it, it's kind of a no-brainer to me.
Right, right. That's awesome. So you're basically like a stay-at-home mom. So in that sense, tell us a little bit about, your background, what types of things that you have had, like experience-wise, and how this network marketing opportunity is, like you said, it was a no-brainer for you to get involved.
Um, just the use of the internet now, like on social media and stuff, to be able to share, like I said, things that you're passionate about. As a stay-at-home mom, it's easy for me to when I hear somebody say, and if you think about how many times you hear someone say throughout your day, if you do sit at a 8 to 5 desk job and you hear people constantly say, I have a headache or I have migraines or my back hurts, that's a huge one. I like if you're over 30, I can guarantee you've had some kind of back pain just because we treat our bodies horribly. And I was a big sports player when I was a teenager. Was a cheerleader, so I picked up girls that were almost my size. We don't treat our bodies like we should, and so over time, if we aren't like giving our bodies what we need and taking care of them like we should, you know, are going to have those things. And so it's easy to share with people that something that they need, and you can give them something that's going to help them feel better. And pain is like something that you can mask it, like you can take 10 to 12 painkillers a day, but in the end, if you're not healing that pain, you're going to have to continue to take and put that toxic stuff in your body every day, which is causing other problems that you may not even see right now, and it may take a little while down the road. So
That's amazing. So, talk a little bit about the types of different benefits that people can have. I know you were talking about pain, and who doesn't like to be pain free, especially when you wake up in the morning and you got to get ready for that job and you got to start doing the things that you need to do, and it's like, oh man, I have a headache, I have a migraine, I have a back, leg hurts, shoulder, whatever. Um, Tell us other types of benefits that you're seeing, or at least that you're learning about, that this stem cell technology is helping in different ways as well.
so one of the things that I saw pretty early on, about a month in, is I had a scar on my leg that I actually had from when I was, I think, about a 10 or 11 years old. And I've tried numerous like creams and stuff, to get rid of it, because it's a pretty significant scar. It's about this long, and it goes right across the top of my, almost a few inches above my knee. So it's, in a bathing suit or shorts or whatever, people can see it. Within a few short, like that, it was like 4.5 weeks maybe, I saw that I couldn't even really hardly see it anymore.
Wow.
And now it's like it's shortened and it's not even as long. I have actually a scar this morning. I was noticing on my lip that I had, and I was noticing the effects of it now. It's like not as dimpled as it was. Little
Wow.
things like that. Um, I started the new patches yesterday, the glutathione. So I'm excited to see what happens with them, with my body, and experience all the new patches and stuff. The X39 is the one I started with, but I'm excited to, start trying all the other ones and see what they can do, so I can personally recommend them and see, how they can help other people.
That's awesome. So what is your goal? Like, what you really tell us, I guess a couple questions is, why are you so passionate, and what is your goal in helping people?
Um, I just want to hold on. Sorry, my dog. Um, I've just always had a heart for people, and I want to help them any way I can. I try to, in every aspect of my life, just do something good for people, because that in the end is all that really matters. So this is just another way to help people, because I saw my husband go through so much pain, and just his story, and like knowing that something I just decided to give it a shot and give it a chance, like how big the results were. And like I really thought it sounded too good to be true. It really sounded like something that couldn't be possible, to be non-transdermal, non-toxic, no side effects. I mean, that just doesn't happen. So, but it does. So that's why I'm super passionate about it.
That's great. So how can people find you, or how can they learn to engage with you if they're looking to, have some, I guess you were saying about samples that people can sample the patch, like you were saying before, it's risk free, money back guarantee.
Yeah. So you can go on a website and order them yourselves. You can, it's a 30-day money back guarantee. So you can get like I know some people will sample 1 or 2 patches at a time, but if you can get like a whole 30 days and sample them, why not? Like, that's kind of the ultimate trial, I feel like, especially if you have a chance to get all the money back. So
Right.
why
And
not
how
just try?
that that's right, exactly. And how are you learning? You were saying about Facebook and social media. So is that your goal now is to, use Facebook, use social media to engage with people and to make them aware to help
Oh
them?
yeah, definitely. That's a huge way to impact several million people at a time. I do like to do, like I said, talking to people. If I hear them when I'm out in public, I just kind of pop up and say, "Hey, have you ever heard of LifeWave?" When I hear them mention things like that. But yeah, social media is the easiest probably way to reach so many people just sitting, um, at home doing, while you're doing your daily task as a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad or whatever. Just if you do have an 8 to 5 job, put in an hour or two just contacting people. And everybody nowadays seems to need a little bit extra. So
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I've been fortunate enough, to earn a livelihood just doing social media, teaching people social media. As that's sort of how you and I met because of doing taking one of the courses that I promote, that I offer. But one of the things that I really see, and you're going to start to see even more and more, is when you can develop relationships on Facebook, using Facebook as a way to teach people how to engage, and then, of course, find out what their struggles are, really. Um, there's a phrase that I've learned, and I think you've heard me say it a couple times, but people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so
right,
sometimes people are on Facebook and they're just pushing, oh, buy my this, buy my skin cream, buy my pills, take this pill, take that, get my wrap, and whatever their little widget or product is. And you see that becomes like almost like a commercial, like they're doing infomercials. Instead, what people really want is they want to engage with people, because being social and find out, who they are. Um, like-minded people do business with people they know, like, and trust. And that's one of the things I know that you agree with, is that when you start to develop relationships with people on Facebook, you find out what is their struggle. What are they really suffering with right now? Is it financial pain? Is it physical pain? And then you can adapt what you have to help them, because most of the things that people are trying to sell or get people to engage, whether it's drinking healthy water, or whether it's rubbing a specific type of cream on your body, or wearing one of these guys wearing a little almost invisible patch, as we call it, this technology. It's not, we won't know what that person's struggle is. And as you were saying, because you saw the results with your husband and how your mom got involved, and now she helped you, imagine now that you can do the same thing, and you're
yeah.
learning, right? Because one of the things, like this platform that we're using right now, this can reach so many people. How many countries is this stem cell technology? Do you happen to know off the top of your head how many different countries?
Over 100.
That's amazing. That is just,
Yeah.
it's huge, right? So this is all over the world. This is a
Yep.
technology that isn't just US based, or it's not just North America, but over 100 countries, man. This is like, this company is really on track to become the next huge, like, I don't know if you remember, Apple Computer became, before they became Apple Computer, Steve Jobs was just tinkering in his garage with his high
Yeah.
school buddy, and they took that to the next level. And today, this is, I mean, I'm on an Apple computer, and we're all on Apple devices, right? So, Of course, there's Android. We don't want to leave them out too. But
Right.
it's amazing that technology today, we take it for granted. But man, just like 20, 30 years ago, who would have thought that we could be having this technology where we could be on Facebook broadcasting from the comfort of your home, just sitting there
Hmm.
with your dog and, just being a stay-at-home mom and
Yep.
engaging with people from Australia, people from the UK, Philippines. I mean, think of all these countries that we can share. And I think I read somewhere that this company has almost, maybe I might be off by one or two, but I think it's 12 or 13 fulfillment centers all over the world that they can distribute these products, and that they're
Hmm.
producing like several million a month. That's just like insane to have.
Yeah.
There's companies that have been around for 15, 20 years that haven't even sold barely a million or 2 million of their product. And this company is producing that on a monthly basis. That's just
Yeah.
like, it's really amazing. So anyway, thank you so much for spending,
Yeah.
a little bit of time with us today. I know this is kind of a hectic time of the year. So maybe just tell us, what is your goal for 2020? Like, what would you love people to know about this product and how it can not only just help them physically, but even financially? What are your New Year's resolutions for 2020?
Um, Really just to see how many people I can reach, and help. So it's amazing technology, and people just need to give it a shot and try it and be amazed for yourself, because it's sadly today in this world, seeing is believing. So people don't always believe you, but if you see it for yourself, I 100% guarantee you will believe it. So
Awesome. That's great. Well, you heard it here. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate your time. And if people want
thank
to get in
you.
touch with you, they can just, I guess, reach out to you. You're on Facebook, so
I am
that's great.
Monica
Excellent. Well,
P.
thank
Smith.
you. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you so much for your time, Monica. And this is Joe Anthony saying we will see you at the top. Live well and prosper. Thank you.